The symptoms of various mineral deficiencies. So with calcium deficiency, natural sources of calcium include milk, yogurt, cheese, and small fish with bones, like mackerel and salmon and things like that. Beans, peas, vegetables such as broccoli, kale, and Chinese cabbage also provide calcium. Some foods are also fortified with the mineral, including tofu, cereals, and juices. A calcium deficiency produces few obvious symptoms in the short term. That's because your body carefully regulates the amount of calcium in the blood, so it takes it from the bones and puts it into the blood. If left untreated, osteopenia can turn to osteoporosis. Okay, so by having to get more calcium out of your bones, it can become osteoporosis. Severe calcium deficiency is usually caused by medical problems or treatments such as medications like diuretics, surgery to remove the stomach, or kidney failure. Symptoms of severe deficiency include cramping of muscles, numbness, tingling in the fingers, fatigue, poor appetite, and irregular heart rhythms. Now again, think about psychopathology. Now before I start, remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I'm not a DO, I'm not an MD, I'm not an ND, I'm not a chiropractor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not an LPN, I'm not an RN, I'm not a nurse practitioner. I'm also not a dietitian or a nutritionist. I'm not a person with medical training. If you have a medical question or a medical concern, consult somebody with medical training. So iron deficiency. Iron is also a part of other proteins. So more than half of the iron in your body is in your red blood cells. Iron is an important part of hemoglobin, a protein that carries oxygen to your tissues. Iron is also a part of other proteins and enzymes that keep your body healthy. The best sources of iron are meat, poultry, or fish. Plant-based sources, such as beans or lentils, are also good sources. Iron deficiency develops slowly and can cause anemia. It's considered uncommon in the United States and in people with healthy diets, but the World Health Organization estimated in 2008 that iron deficiency causes approximately half of all anemia cases worldwide. The symptoms of iron deficiency and anemia include feeling weak and tired. You may be performing poorly at work or school. Children may exhibit signs through slow social and cognitive development. So keep this in mind. You're going to feel weak and tired, fibromyalgia, depression, these types of things. Okay, children may exhibit signs of slow social and cognitive development. Okay, learning disabilities, autism. Okay, magnesium deficiency. So, the body needs magnesium for hundreds of chemical reactions. These include responses that control blood glucose levels and blood pressure. Proper function of muscles, nerves, brain function, energy, metabolism, and protein production are also controlled by magnesium. Roughly 60% of the body's magnesium resides in your bones, while nearly 40% resides in muscle and soft tissue cells. Good sources of magnesium include legumes, nuts, seeds, whole grains, leafy vegetables, green leafy vegetables such as spinach. Magnesium deficiency is uncommon in healthy people. The kidneys can keep magnesium from leaving the body through the urine. Still, certain medications and chronic health conditions like alcoholism may cause magnesium deficiency. Magnesium needs are also highly influenced by the presence of disease. In this situation, the RDA for magnesium may not be sufficient for some individuals. Early sign. Now, what I want people to understand is, okay, so some of the deficiencies in magnesium are fatigue, weakness, loss of appetite, nausea, vomiting. So fatigue and weakness, okay, here you have again fibromyalgia, depression, loss of appetite, okay, anorexia nervosa, combined with weakness and fatigue, which is going to exacerbate the weakness and fatigue, nausea and vomiting. Okay, magnesium deficiency can lead to the following symptoms if left untreated: numbness, tingling, muscle cramps, seizures, abnormal rhythms of the heart, So what could be termed panic attacks, okay, because that's what they're going to say. And of course, seizures, the psychiatrist will tell you seizures and mental health issues, they go hand in hand. Okay, well, maybe it might be due to some magnesium issues. The other problem is, as you note here, magnesium resides primarily in your bones and your soft tissues. So a blood test is not going to, it's not going to show a magnesium deficiency is another issue. That's one of the reasons my cardiologist has me on high-dose magnesium, as I'm one of those people where regular magnesium might not, the regular RDA might not be enough for me. Potassium deficiency. Potassium is a mineral that functions as an electrolyte. It's required for muscle contraction, proper heart function, and the transmission of nerve signals. It's also needed by a few enzymes, including one that helps your body turn carbohydrates into energy. The best sources of potassium are fruits and vegetables, such as bananas, avocados, dark leafy greens, beets, potatoes, and plums. Other good sources include orange juice and nuts. The most common cause of potassium deficiency is excessive fluid loss. Examples can include extended vomiting, kidney disease, or the use of certain medications such as diuretics. Symptoms of potassium deficiency include muscle cramping and weakness. Other symptoms should show up as constipation, bloating, abdominal pain, caused by paralysis of the intestines. Severe potassium deficiency can cause paralysis of the muscles or irregular heart rhythms that may lead to death. Okay, zinc deficiency. Zinc plays a role in many aspects of the body's metabolism. These include protein synthesis, so making you, immune system function, wound healing, and DNA synthesis, making you. It's also important for proper growth and development during pregnancy, childhood, and adolescence. Zinc is found in animal products like oysters, red meat, and poultry. Other good sources of zinc include beans, nuts, whole grains, and dairy products. Zinc deficiency can cause loss of appetite, anorexia, loss of taste, loss of smell, decreased function of the immune system, and slowed growth are other symptoms. What people might realize, mental health issues, children with mental health issues do tend to be smaller than other children. Maybe there's a reason why. What causes mineral deficiency? One cause of mineral deficiency is simply not getting enough essential minerals from food. And that has to do with the diets people follow. A poor diet that relies on junk food or a diet that lacks adequate fruits and vegetables can be possible causes. Alternately, a very low-calorie diet may produce this deficiency. This includes people in weight loss programs or with eating disorders. Older people with poor appetites may also not get enough calories. So what you have to understand, like for example, with the calcium deficiency where you lose your appetite, okay, by not eating, so that could even be caused by anorexia nervosa, and then it's exacerbated by the calcium deficiency. Restricted diets may also cause you to have mineral deficiency. People that follow vegetarian, vegan, or carnivore diets, and people with food allergies or lactose intolerance, they didn't put carnivore diet on there. Okay, they should have, because that's the most restrictive diet I know of. Difficulty with the digestion of the food or absorption of nutrients can result in mineral deficiencies. Diseases of the liver, gallbladder, intestines, pancreas, or kidney. Surgery or of the digestive tract, chronic alcoholism, medications such as antacids, antibiotics, laxatives, and diuretics. Mineral deficiency can also result from an increased need for certain minerals. Women, for instance, may encounter this need during pregnancy, heavy menstruation, and postmenopause. Okay, we're going to move on here. 6 signs of nutrient deficiency. 1. Severe hair loss. While everyone loses about 100 strands of hair a day, suddenly finding clumps of hair on your pillow or in your shower drain merits a mention to your doctor. It could be a sign of bigger issues such as low iron levels, which affect your energy, or thyroid disease, which could lead to sudden unexplained weight gain or weight loss. Always get that checked out, Graham says. If your iron levels are low, you might also always feel cold, have headaches, and feel dizzy often. If you have a thyroid disorder, it can make your muscles weak, your joints ache, and your skin dry and pale. Reversing iron deficiency. The good news is if you can eliminate an iron deficiency with supplements. The recommended daily allowance is 8 milligrams a day for women and over 18 years of age and 18 milligrams for women. It might take 3 to 4 months to remedy, but it is doable, Graham says. Burning sensation in the feet or tongue. If you're experiencing this, it should definitely sound the alarm, Graham says. Talk to your doctor, who will likely order a blood test to check your B12 levels. You also might have issues with balance, constipation, and dry skin. B12 plays an essential role in your health by producing hemoglobin, part of your red blood cells, that helps the cells in your body receive life-giving oxygen. The vitamin is needed for a variety of systems. In addition, B12 deficiency can create mild cognitive impairment. So if you're experiencing any changes in memory, thinking, or behavior, keep that in mind. If you're experiencing changes in memory, thinking, or behavior, I don't know, delusional thinking, Over time, B12 deficiency can permanently damage your nervous system, traveling up the spine and into the brain. Vegans take special note. Plant-based diets eliminate most foods, meat and dairy products rich in B12. Really, everybody should probably be supplementing with B12. Everyone, not just vegans and vegetarians. But you can get your daily dose from almond milk, nutritional yeast, and fortified soy and coconut milk. It can take a long time to become deficient in B12, as long as 3 years to deplete the liver of this important vitamin. But over time, not having enough B12 can seriously damage vital functions, and it must be addressed. Raising your B12 levels. Taking B12 supplements will bring back and maintain proper B12 levels. The body does not create B12 on its own. Healthy adults should take in 2.4 milligrams of B12 daily. For some, especially those with autoimmune diseases like pernicious anemia, B12 must be taken in shot form to help carry B12 directly to the stomach cells. Calcium regulates your heart rhythm, so deficiency could cause an arrhythmia. Wounds are slow to heal. Okay, this is one of the signs. Wounds are slow to heal. This is vitamin C. Vitamin C is like the cement. It pulls the cells together and makes wounds heal, Graham says. In fact, vitamin C has many powers, including serving as an anti-inflammatory and as an antioxidant to limit damage to cells. Boosting vitamin C. First and foremost, if you smoke, take steps to quit. Among its many negative effects on your health, smoking limits your body's ability to absorb vitamin C. Also, eat more fruits and vegetables high in vitamin C, including kiwi, red bell peppers, and of course, oranges. Healthy adults should get 60 milligrams of vitamin C a day. Now, I personally supplement with 8,000 milligrams a day. I take 8 grams a day. Sometimes I'll take 12 grams a day. Bone pain. If you are feeling pains in your bones, you might be deficient in vitamin D. If you're an adult and it feels like you're having growing pains like you had as a kid, tell your doctor. Now, what's funny is I've never had those, thank goodness. Treating vitamin D deficiency for adults, the RDA of vitamin D is 600 IUs. Foods rich in vitamin D include salmon, herring, sardines, canned tuna, oysters, shrimp, and mushrooms, or choose cow's milk, soy milk, orange juice, oat milk, and cereals that have been fortified with vitamin D. You can also get your daily dose by going out in the sunshine for 10 minutes without sunscreen. If you're going to be outdoors longer than that, make sure to put on sunscreen. Okay, for severe deficiencies, your doctor might prescribe a vitamin D supplement. I personally take 5,000 IUs a day of vitamin D. Okay, irregular heartbeat. Calcium regulates your heartbeat, so deficiency can cause arrhythmia or irregular heartbeat. Okay, other signs that you're not getting enough calcium: twitches around your face and mouth. Calcium works with muscles to help them contract properly. Muscle cramps without enough calcium. Muscles do not fully relax. Fractures. Calcium is needed for strong bones. Without it, bone loss or osteoporosis can lead to more fractures. How to get more calcium? Calcium-rich foods include, you should be getting at least a gram of calcium a day. Calcium-rich foods include salmon and sardines, broccoli, bok choy, okay, and of course dairy products like skim milk, non-fat or low-fat yogurt. Try swapping one daily sugary beverage. Try not having the sugary beverage for an 8-ounce glass of milk, and keep a few yogurts in the fridge at home or work for midday snacks. You can also use the milk and yogurt to make homemade smoothies with fresh or frozen berries. Your night vision deteriorates. This is, of course, a vitamin A issue. A lack of vitamin A causes the cornea to become dry, and that makes the eyes cloudy and can lead to vision loss, Graham says. It can also damage the retina. Okay, achieving an A. In addition to annual checkups with your primary care doctor, see your eye doctor, and don't hesitate to go sooner if you start experiencing blurriness or trouble with your night vision. Okay, Graham also recommends a diet rich in vitamin A, including milk, eggs, mangoes, black-eyed peas, sweet potatoes, and apricots. You can also take a supplement if your diet is not meeting your needs. She aims for 900 micrograms of vitamin A each day. If you're a man, 700 micrograms if you're a woman. So 900 if you're a man, 700 if you're a woman. A simple blood test can reveal your levels of vitamins and minerals. However, the routine blood work at your annual physical doesn't typically include most of these tests. Communicating your concerns with your primary care doctor is essential. Okay. And this is Patricia Graham, MD.